It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it, how to dream big, and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed, and the feeling that no matter where you're from, this is where you belong. This is community, and this is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904. What is community? It's Friday Night Lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
You can't make
Welcome into Bill Matthews Field here in Rupert, Idaho. Mike Christensen alongside Carter Christensen, and we've got a great one here for you on IdahoSports.com tonight. It's the season opener on Magic Valley Game Night as Class 5A Thunder Ridge visits Class 4A Power Minico. Football is back.
Oh man, am I excited. This is going to be a good one. Good way to kick off the season. I've been waiting for football since football season ended.
We've got a battle between friends tonight. Minico head coach Keelan McCaffrey and first-year Thunder Ridge coach Michael Berger are best friends. They were 4-year roommates at Idaho State, where they were also teammates on the football team, and Berger was even the best man at McCaffrey's wedding. While the initial knowledge of this matchup between friends created some tension for them, Berger and McCaffrey said they're still best friends, and they spent time together this summer on trips and on the golf course and talk on the phone regularly. But tonight, it's all business as Berger makes his head coaching debut.
This is going to be a great game. Minico coming back after last year's heartbreaking playoff loss to Valley View, which was a stunner, and they got more than just making the playoffs on their mind this year. They are looking to start the season off strong.
And we're just about ready for kickoff. Thunder Ridge is going to kick off to the Spartans. Minico in the red uniforms with the gold accents, gold helmets. Thunder Ridge in the white uniforms with silver and blue accents. And the silver helmets, 5A Titans making the trek over here tonight for a great non-conference season opener. Minico was undefeated, 9-0 regular season last year, but lost to Valley View in the 4A playoffs. Titans 3-5 this year. And here comes the kickoff to start this one off. Taken around the 12-yard line, and a nice return for the Spartans. Get it out near the 30-yard line to get things started here. Paxton twists on the return, 1st and 10, Minico. Scoreless, just underway here on IdahoSports.com. 7:54 to go in the first quarter here. Minico with its famous wing T offense, pretty run heavy, and they have an all-state performer at running back in the backfield, Jafe Bendelay. He's with a new quarterback this year, Carson Waymont. But Coach McCaffrey says Minico might throw the ball around a little bit more this year. We'll see if that shows up today.
Yeah, Minico's returning a lot of guys on offense. I look for them to be pretty poised on that side of the ball.
And Minico comes to the line for the first play from scrimmage. The snap is high, pitched wide, and not much going there. Nice job by the Thunder Ridge defense on the first down play as JT Garza takes the pitch, number 22, 6'4" senior. One of two running backs who are kind of the workhorse backs along with Bendelay. But a nice job there by the Thunder Ridge defense to start things off. Under center for Wayman. This time the handoff goes to number 7, Joseph Terry, and he goes forward near a first down. Be just a little bit shy on that second down run. 11-12 to go here in the first quarter of play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Spartans with 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. In the backfield, little misdirection in the handoff, and he's going to spin forward and looks like he's going to pick up the first down. That was Terry, or Bendelay, excuse me, Bendelay.
You see Minico's playing early, run, 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 and that's mostly what they do. We'll see, they usually put some passes in there as the game goes on, but they're looking like they're really focused on establishing the run early.
Back to the line with those multiple backs, 3 backs in the backfield. Another high snap, and the handoff goes, and there's a fumble, and it's picked up by Thunder Ridge, and the ball's loose again. Thunder Ridge has it. Number 32, he's running. They whistled that dead. They're going to call it down in Thunder Ridge football. That ball came out again, but looks like they were down, and a great job by the Titans. And that misdirection hurt Minico as the ball popped loose and recovered by Thunder Ridge, and they will take over at the 35, 1st and 10 for the Titans. And first start for Taven Oswald, number 10, the new quarterback. Teo Johnson, the QB last year, is now a scholarship receiver at the University of Utah. Great athlete there, and Oswald takes his place in the backfield. He's got a new running back, Carter Copeland, number 4, who motions out. Now they've got 4 receivers to that far side. Copeland back to throw right away. He's looking deep. He lets it go. He's got a man. The coverage is there. The ball's up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Jump ball there, and a nice job by 13, Stockton Chandler, knocking that football away for the Spartans. They went right forward. You'd love to take advantage of turnovers and see if you can capitalize quickly, and got that ball in the air, but knocked away right around the goal line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Thunder Ridge. 2 receivers to either side. Copeland in the backfield with Oswald in that pistol formation. Fakes the handoff, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Spartans, and it's going to be returned by Paxton Twist, number 23. The junior safety comes up with the INT.
That's the theme in a lot of these early games, are a lot of miscues by both teams, a lot of nerves going around. We'll see both teams settle in here pretty soon, though.
So they exchange turnovers on their first drives, and back come the Spartans for drive number 2. Carson Wayman under center, and he's back to throw. He's looking. He's got a man wide open. Nobody's with him, and that's JT Garza, and he is going to go for a 65-yard score to put Minico on top with 10:05 to go in this first quarter of play. Minico jumps out to the 6-0 lead. Garza kind of got lost coming out there. He goes 65 yards for the score. Kick is good by the Spartans, and that's going to make it 7-0 Minico to open this game. So after the teams exchange some turnovers, we get a big play there. Seven nothing Minico to open the football game. And they will kick the ball off to Thunder Ridge here. They did tell us, Coach McCaffrey, that they would throw the ball around a little bit more. And they did there, so.
Yeah, you could tell Thunder Ridge was really keen on the run and really weren't expecting that long pass.
Jorge Solorio, number 40, is going to be the kickoff man for the Spartans. Ball teed up at the 40-yard line. Two returners deep for Thunder Ridge. And the ball goes into the end zone for the touchback. And we got some extracurriculars here on the field between Bingham and Levitt getting tangled up there. Thunder Ridge will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, 10:04 to go here in the opening quarter of play. Minico with the early touchdown lead. They've got 8 returners on that defensive side of the ball, a pretty veteran team there. See what they can do against Thunder Ridge, which has several linemen back from last year's team. See if they can give some time and open some room for Oswald and Copland. Ball's going to be bobbled, and they fall on it. And that's going to be a short loss there. Snap just a little high. Oswald had a hard time handling that.
Full center, snapping in a little high early.
Yeah, like you said, first game jitters, right? Right out of the chute. Hopefully things will settle in and clean up a little bit, but a little bit scrappy to start. 2nd and 12 now for Thunder Ridge. Owen Ward, all conference lineman up there up front, helping open holes. And the handoff to Copland, and he picks up a few there. Carter Copland, senior, 6'2", 215. First year's varsity starter there, and he gets a pretty solid gain to bring up 3rd and 7 with 9:25 to go here at Bill Matthews Field in Rupert, Idaho. It's a 0-week game. These teams starting a week earlier than most of the teams in the state, and that does give you a limited preparation to get ready.
Yeah, it sure does. Football is a complicated sport, and it takes a lot of prep time to get where you want to be.
Execution could be iffy at times for these teams with that limited time, especially Thunder Ridge starting with a new coach and new schemes. And that ball high and wide. Oswald scanning the field. He had a wide open receiver down the field and did not see him, and the ball incomplete. We'll bring up a punting situation here for Thunder Ridge. Looked like Austin Marlowe was running up the sideline behind the defense, but unable to get the ball to him there. 4th and 7 punting situation for the Titans. Clock stops at the 8:57 mark with that incomplete pass. Bendelay back to receive for Minico, but that short kick won't even reach midfield, and it's going to be down to around the 47 of Thunder Ridge, so great field position for Minico on their second drive. This is a really key possession here for the Titan defense. Down 7-0 in your own territory. You don't want to give up anything here.
Yeah, field position is so huge, especially early in the game. So this good start for Minico could be disastrous for Thunder Ridge.
And that wide pitch again. And around the outside, finding some good room there. JT Garza. And picks up about 6-7 yards. We do have a flag. Let's see what we got here. So a holding penalty on Minico will bring that football back. Take away the nice gain by Garza and bring up 1st and 15. 10-yard penalty from the spot there. So 8:44 to go. 7-0 Minico. And ball right at the 50-yard line. As the Spartans try to take control early, this would be a big chance now with that penalty for Thunder Ridge to get a stop and get the ball back. The 5A Titans, a 3-5 football team a year ago, and looking to improve under their new head coach, Michael Berger. Handoff there, and a nice tackle by Thunder Ridge. Dylan Grover, senior, makes that tackle for about a yard gain for the Spartans. Sometimes these Minico games cruise pretty quick with how often they hand the ball off, and that clock is running. We're almost halfway through this first quarter of play.
Yeah, they don't change up their game plan year to year. They love to run the ball.
Back to throw. Wayman fakes it, throws it downfield, and he's got a wide open tight end right there. And nice catch by Dominic Soto. He hauls it in, and he is right there for a first down. Looks like we got another flag, some more laundry on the field. We'll see what that one is, but he got down to the 35-yard line, which would be a yard more than he needed for a first down, but clock stops with that penalty. We'll see what we got here.
Of course, right as I say they love to run the ball, they decide to throw it.
You're no Tony Romo. And that penalty is going to be an unsportsmanlike on the Titans, and that's going to add 15 yards for the personal foul penalty. Oh, and we've got an ejection. Trying to figure out what's going on there. And Elijah Beck, a key player on that defense, safety for Thunder Ridge. Looks like he has been tossed out of the game for that personal foul. Wow, just over 4 minutes into this football game. And that is unfortunate for Beck, the senior, returning player, expected to be key contributor at his corner spot. He's out. And we're getting a flag about every snap here as Bendelay takes a snap there. Penalty on Minico there. We'll set them back and make it a 1st and 20 from the 34-yard line. 7:38 and counting down here in the first quarter as we open the season. Magic Valley Game Night on IdahoSports.com. Thanks for joining us wherever you are, across the state, across the country, around the world, joining the live stream. Mike Christensen alongside Carter Christensen. I'm excited to bring you the opener for both these teams tonight. Beautiful August night here in Rupert. Wayman back to throw, and he's high and wide there on the throw. Good pressure by the Thunder Ridge defense and good coverage there in the secondary by safety Cody Robinson. And that ball sails high and wide to bring up 3rd and 20. This is a tough spot for a Spartan team that mostly loves to keep that ball on the ground.
Minico has been really good on first down, but this drive they've just been killing themselves with penalties. Wayman, and it's a reverse, and it goes to Bendelay, and he is going to make a move to the outside, and he is going to, no, he's not going to score, but he's going to be taken down. That's going to be Joseph Terry, all the way down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And a nice gain there. Terry getting quite a bit of action. They told us Bendelay would be the workhorse. Number 24, the senior All-Stater, who had 1,000 yards plus last year. But Terry's gotten quite a bit of action here early. And double handoff there in the backfield, and it works. This time it is Bendelay, and he is wrapped up by a pair of Titans. Cale Grimmett in on that tackle. Number 28. And what will the Spartans do here? 4th and 5, ball on the 14. Picked up a great play there on a long yardage situation. And they're going to go for it. Wayman back to throw. Pressure's on. He's hit, and the ball is intercepted. We'll see if they say he got it, and I think he did.
That ball intercepted by number 45 for the Thunder Ridge defense. That is Trey Baird, the senior DB. That ball, tons of pressure there. Great job by the Titans to get pressure on Wayment, and that ball just floated. Nice diving INT, and big stop for that Thunder Ridge defense. They'll take the ball over with 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Deep in their own territory, around the 13-yard line. Oswald and Copland together in the backfield. And we got a flag on the play as Copland picks up a decent gain. We'll see if it stands. Could be in the area of holding. It looks like an illegal shift on the Titans. So a spread attack for Thunder Ridge under their new head coach, Michael Berger. They'll typically have one back, one tight end, 3 receivers. A little bit of West Coast offense mixed in there. They'll like to spread the field, make you cover the whole width of the field there, and then rely on that run game when they get you spread out. And a nice run there by Copland, but it comes back with that penalty. And now inside their own 10 at the 8, it's 1st and 15. Tough spot to be for the first-year starter at QB in Oswald, but he's got a good line in front of him with some good size. We'll see what they can do here to make a play. 2 receivers to either side in this formation. Snap for the ball. Looking deep, and that is going to be incomplete. Trying to target Ryan Johnson, the senior receiver, unable to come up with it near his own sideline. 2nd and 15 for the Titans, who trail by a score. We'll see what they can do here. Again, reminder, interesting tidbit on this game, the 2 head coaches are best friends. New Thunder Ridge coach Michael Berger was the best man at Coach McCaffrey's wedding. 4-year roommates, teammates at Idaho State, where they played DB and linebacker respectively. And good friends, having to face each other to open the season. Tricky dynamic. Good game so far. And there's some pressure there, a near fumble by Oswald, and he is going to go down. And a nice play by Daniel Larios, who gets in the backfield and makes the sack for the Spartans. 5:49 to go, and it's going to be 3rd and long. Around the 7, they've got 15, 16 yards to go here, and we'll see what they come up with as Oswald comes back to the huddle. You'd love to at least get some positive yardage here, even if you have to punt, kind of give yourself some better position for that. Last punt didn't make it past midfield, so they're deep in their own territory. See what they can do here on this 3rd down play. Johnson comes in motion. Now you have trips to the far side. Oswald's going to roll out, and he's going to throw, and it's complete. A nice completion there. That was Hayden Shirley, number 7, junior receiver, backup receiver for Thunder Ridge, and a nice play there to pick up some of that yardage. 4th down, but they were able to give themselves a little bit of breathing room there, so they're not putting out of the end zone. And maybe they're going to go for this. It looks like they're only about a yard short, but this would be pretty bold from the 24 with 4th and 1 to go for it.
Maybe we'll see a fake punt. Who knows?
Looks like the offense is staying out there. So an aggressive approach for Coach Berger in his head coaching debut. Maybe it'll be a quick kick. Oswald is,
I'm sure they'll try to draw them off sides first.
There you go. And they're going to take a timeout here. Timeout for Thunder Ridge. With 5:06 to go in the quarter, they're going to talk this one over. That gives us a chance to tell you that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Lava Hot Springs, Idaho. It's your destination for a fun and relaxing day, whichever you choose. Just 11 miles off I-15, their world-famous hot springs are open daily from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. Come and soak your worries away. Their outdoor Olympic swimming complex with water slides, diving boards, platforms, and indoor aquatic center with Kitty Cove is open until September 5th, Labor Day weekend. Come splash and play before they close for the summer season. Their indoor pool is open year-round. Check out lavahot.springs.com for more information. Now we come back to action here with this big 4th down. And it looks like they have changed their minds, and they got punting group out there, punting unit. But Minico is going to keep their regular defense out there. Nobody deep there. And it's another short punt. And it's going to land at the same spot the last punt did, the 47-yard line. It's a tough break there. And the Minico Spartans and Titans tangle tonight. Minico with the 7-0 lead and the football. 4:58 to go in this first quarter, which has been a little ragged both sides. Both teams with a turnover, both teams with several penalties. And Minico takes over here, seeing if they can take charge.
I'm sure Minico couldn't be happier with the field position they're starting with every single drive.
Consecutive drives at the 47 as they come out on that wing tee with 3 backs there. Wayman's under pressure, but he finds his man out of the backfield. That's JT Garza, and he's got a ton of room, and he's got a block downfield, and he could score. He's going to score. That is a touchdown, the second of the game for Garza. And with 4:47 to go in this first quarter, Minico has jumped out to a 13-0 lead. And we'll try the extra point to try to make it 2-score lead here. Kick, Valerios is up and good. And that's going to put Minico up 14-0 here in the first quarter. So that touchdown gives us a chance to tell you that the crew over at Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab and Rupert, is committed to getting you back on the road safely. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952. Give them a call today at 208-436-5600 or stop by at 109 South, 100 West in Rupert. Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab and Rupert is a proud supporter of Minico Spartan Athletics. And Minico kicked the football off here to the Thunder Ridge offense. Jorge Solorio, on that extra point and kickoff here. D lineman doubling as a kicker. And he does a good job for Minico. 2 for 2 on his extra points here tonight. And they've got a 14-0 lead after that 47-yard pass score. Oh, looks like the ball came out on that return. Austin Marlowe, number 2 on the return. Ball came out late, but I think they're going to say he's down and the ball stays with Thunder Ridge. And boy, for Thunder Ridge, you breathe a sigh of relief. You didn't lose the ball there deep in your territory, down 2 scores. They need something positive right here.
Yeah, I think they look to establish the run game here. Their centers put the ball up a little high a couple times. I think he starts to settle in. I think Thunder Ridge will start to put a drive together this time.
Thunder Ridge will take over here. Around the 23-yard line, 33-yard line. Oswald claps for the ball, takes that, fakes the handoff. On the little bubble screen and a short completion there. Tranquil on the tackle. Marlowe on the short game. One of the standout players offensively for Thunder Ridge is returning senior all-conference player Porter Brzee, number 1. Have not seen him get involved much. He's on the sideline right now. See if they can get him involved as the game goes along. But he's one of the returners they're expecting big things from. Could sure help this passing game get going if he can make a contribution. Again, 2 receivers to either side. They like that set. with Oswald and Copland in the backfield. Handoff to Copland. He's got a little bit of room and hit first by Finn McCaffrey of Minico. But a nice gain there to get up near the first down marker. A little shy. Going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2 yards, 3:40 to go first quarter in Rupert. Titans will huddle up and see what they can do against this veteran Minico defense. Spartans 9-1 a year ago. Only loss came in the first game of the playoffs for them against Valley View right here on this field. Disappointing end to what had been a great season. Handoff, Copland. Not much of a hole, but he runs hard and leans forward, and he has got a first down for Thunder Ridge. And a nice job by the Titans to pick that up, keep possession here, and keep this drive going as we near the 3-minute mark in the first quarter of play. Down 14-0 if you're Thunder Ridge. What's kind of your focus right here?
I look to do what they've been doing this drive, which is establish the run game, get their offensive line going downhill. They definitely are bigger than the Spartans D-line, so let's see if they can get something going in the run game.
Yeah, and see if they can use some of that size up front. Pound away, use the clock, keep the ball away from that Minico offense, which has scored twice via the air. And we have got a flag before the snap. And looks like their penalty will be on Thunder Ridge. False start penalty will move them back 5 yards, so they pick up that first down and then shoot themselves in the foot there. It's going to be 1st and 15 with 2:38 to go.
It's also really important for Thunder Ridge to stay on the field just to give their defense a rest. Their defense has been on the field for most of the first quarter. So.
Yeah, just giving them a chance to get a break, get for some fresh legs would be big, and figure some things out. That misdirection on that wing T offense has given them some trouble with all the fakes in the backfield and throwing the ball after. That's given them a lot of trouble. Back to throw, Oswald. He's got receiver steep. He's got plenty of time. He's got a man wide open, and he kind of lost it in the air and got turned around. Cole Dustin, number 33, the tight end, was behind the defense, wide open. Found him, but they're unable to connect. He kind of got turned around and fell down there.
That's 14-0 Minico. They scored 2 long plays in the first quarter.
2nd and 15.
Still 2 minutes.
For Thunder Ridge with 2:06 to go here in the first quarter. The clock stops with that incompletion.
We'll see what happens.
Man in motion.
That's right.
Hayden Shirley, and that ball's fumbled again. They've had some trouble handling those shotgun snaps. Taven Oswald falls on it, but they're just going backwards now, so they finally pick up that elusive first down, get that drive going, and now back-to-back miscues with the false start and the fumble.
They have really struggled with that snap in the first quarter.
And often first games like this is one of the things Coach Berger told us. He said, hey, we've only had a couple weeks to prepare. We're really scrambling to get ready. We've got new schemes on both sides of the ball. The kids are trying hard to get ready, but knew it would be tough to be ready, especially to play a great team in Minico tonight. And that execution issues have showed up here and there. They've showed flashes of what they can be. Big 3rd down and 22 here with the ball at the 28. There's a snap. Back to throw, a little screen play. The ball goes to Copland. He's got a ton of room up the sideline, and he's got a first down and then some into Spartan territory. What a great play call by the Titans. They come out with the screen play on 3rd and 28, and they pick it up and get into Spartan territory and keep this drive alive. Big answer from Thunder Ridge.
That was huge.
They're down to the 34-yard line where they'll have a 1st and 10 with under a minute to go in this quarter. See if they can finish this drive off and get some points on the board. Oswald awaits the snap. He's got a new back with him in the backfield this time as they give a little rest there to Copland after his long run. And Carson Trosper, the junior running back, 6 foot 175, gets the handoff there. And Trosper, a nice gain. He gets all the way to the 25-yard line. Great run there. First time we've called his name tonight, and they're going to give him a first down on that. So 1st and 10 for the Titans, and they are marching. They're coming alive here a little bit.
They're finally looking like they're settling in a little bit on offense.
Bring Johnson in motion. Oswald goes back to the other side. He's got his man on the nice slant there. That's Hudson Harker, number 85, the junior receiver, just coming on that slant. And he hits him, and they're going to be up near another first down, and they've got another first down. So stringing together first downs as we near the end of the quarter. We've got 2 seconds, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. Minico 14, Thunder Ridge 0, but Thunder Ridge knocking on the door. They are down to the Minico 14 as we switch sides of the field and move to the second quarter here on Magic Valley Game Night.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Mahina Tractors and JCB Equipment Sales. Brewster Cheese is the largest manufacturer of Swiss cheese in the United States. They produce more than 100 million pounds of award-winning all-natural Swiss cheese each year. Plus, they love what they do, and of course, love to make it Swiss. Yeah, they know they're cheesy. They also love supporting the local community and wish the Minico Spartans the best of luck in today's game.
Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Scow's Truck Center. From truck repair and maintenance to Mahindra Tractors and JCB Equipment Sales to a full-service parts department, Scow's Truck Center is the place to be. Scow's Truck Center is located off exit 211 in Hayburn, just across the tracks from Love's Fuel Stop. Look for us at our Nampa and Idaho Falls locations as well. Give Scow's Truck Center a call at 679-6706. Let them take care of your every trucking need. Scow's Truck Centers is a proud supporter of local high school athletes. All right, we start the second quarter. Thunder Ridge on offense, trying to get on the board here. 12 minutes to go, second quarter. And the Titans have a 1st and 10 at the Minico 14. Copland in the backfield with Oswald. Again, Johnson in motion. And now they've got a bunch set to the far side. Now they go the other way. They like to move that and get some room. And we are going to have a score right there. Nice blocking on the outside by Parker, who sprung him for the touchdown. That's going to be a 14-yard touchdown run with 11:54 to go in the first quarter. Thunder Ridge is on the board to make it 14-6.
That was such a big drive for Thunder Ridge to get some points on the board.
Nice 14-yard run to the outside. See, it's kind of nice how they move the receiver in motion to one side, get the defense to shift a little, and then he had a lot of room there and a great block by 85 Harker to free him up to get to the end zone with a 14-yard run and the extra point. Try is coming up here by number 20, Dallin Sir, the senior kicker. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. That makes it 14-7 with 11:54 to go. So it just takes one play into the second quarter for Thunder Ridge to get on the board. Nice long drive there by Thunder Ridge, marching down the field, overcoming a couple penalties and miscues to keep that drive alive. With that big 3rd and 28 screen pass really set that up. Great job by Copland to get into Minico territory, and they march it in from there. And now we get ready for the kickoff. Johnson is going to kick off for Thunder Ridge. Receiver.
Let's see if they can force Minico to start with a little worse field position than they've been starting with so far this game.
Yep, need a good kick here. Terry and Twist back to receive for the Spartans. Nice line drive kick is going to get into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Minico will start from the 20. They've got a 7-point lead on the football. As senior quarterback Carson Wayman and crew come out for another drive. Big plays have led to scores so far. JT Garza with both scores for Minico. 65-yard reception and a 47-yard reception. Putting his name in the hat for the player of the game tonight. Nice start for him. To open up our 2022 season on Magic Valley Game Night. 3 games around the state tonight on IdahoSports.com. And next week, full slate of games. And that one goes nowhere. They run wide. And a nice job by the Thunder Ridge defense, including McKay Dougal. And Rory Levitt, number 9, also in on that play. One of the returners on this team, Levitt, they're excited about him this year. And stumbling out of the backfield is Bendelay. And he takes a hard hit there, picks up a little bit. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. So Minico going nowhere fast this drive. Imagine this could be a passing down, but we'll see what the Spartans come out with. In their standard wing T formation, 3 backs along with Wayman. He's under pressure. He's rolling, throwing across his body, and he finds a man, and it is caught. That's going to be a 1st down for the Spartans. And a nice play there by 84. Carson Sukin, 6'2", senior receiver, hauls that ball in.
That was a really tough throw.
And we've got a flag, though, and looks like this one may be coming back. Well, he was rolling one way, throwing across his body, gets it downfield, and looks like that's going to be wiped out and bring up a tough situation for Minico deep in their own territory. They will repeat 3rd down with a mile to go now. They're inside their own 10, right around the 7-yard line. Clock running. 10:50 to go till intermission. Minico up 14-7 and with the football, but this drive going backwards. And they give the ball in the misdirection, and oh my goodness, we could have a big play here. We got a 1st down and more. Jake Bendelay, Jeffy they call him, he is the senior running back. He's not huge, but he is talented, and he's an all-state performer returning for the Spartans, and he picks up a nice gain there to pick up that 1st down. Third and a mile, and they run it.
Yeah, that's killer for the Thunder Ridge defense to get them all the way backed up and then to give that play up. That's tough.
They get to the 39. Now Wayman's going to throw. That ball is going to be short and low and fall incomplete. Terry tried to go down and get it, but at his feet, unable to grab that one. Stops the clock with 10:20 to go. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 39. Spartans back under center. There goes the handoff. And nowhere to go for JT Garza. Swarmed under. And you see Thunder Ridge settling in, making plays on both sides of the ball a little bit here. And this 5A Titans trying to come on the road here and get a season opening win. They're playing down a level, but they're playing a great football team. And this is a Thunder Ridge program that's new school, only in its 5th year. They've only had 1 coach in their history before Berger. Trying to get things established. So they're playing well. Minico here and coming in on the blitz and making a huge play is number 28, Cale Grimmett. The junior linebacker comes flying in on that delayed blitz. Wayman did not see him. Wayman's a big, thick, physical guy. And those some of the attributes his coach loved about him. He's physically strong. He's a good leader. Right there, he got blindsided and taken down. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and a mile. So Minico picked up the last difficult situation they had on 3rd down on this drive, but facing a tough situation here. It looks like they are going to punt it away. Solorio's in there to kick it. But they do have the quarterback in the backfield as well. Looks like they have a little confusion about who's out there. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Keelan McCaffrey and Minico on this 4th and 25 from the 25 with 9:06 to go in the first quarter.
This production of Idaho Sports is brought to you by Les Schwab. The crew over Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab and Rupert is committed to getting you back on the road safely. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952. Give them a call today at 208-436-5600 or stop by at 109 South 100 West in Rupert. Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab in Rupert is a proud supporter of Minico Spartan Athletics.
Appreciate you joining the broadcast tonight. Mike Christensen and Carter Christensen coming to you on the live stream around the world on IdahoSports.com. We've got football, and we've got whistles, and we've got flags, which has been a pretty regular theme of this season opener for these two teams. A little sloppy on both sides of the ball tonight. And this could make this 4th and forever just a little more forever. They set up for this kick. Thunder Ridge with 2 returners back to receive. And here comes the punt. He gets hit. There is no flag down. Ball's going to come down short. Minico will down it in their own side of the field, right around the 46. So this is what Minico benefited from early on, and now it looks like Thunder Ridge will be the beneficiary of great field position with a short punt. Looked like some friendly fire. His own guy kind of got hit into him, and 46-yard line is where Thunder Ridge will start this. Just 46 yards from tying this football game.
Thunder Ridge got a little momentum going. Let's see if they can keep it up on this drive.
Oswald had a pretty good game this first varsity start here. ACL injury last year kept him out for the season. He's happy to be back on the field. He pitches it to Carter Copeland, and Copland's got a nice gain on first down. He is running hard and running well. The 6', 215 senior, well-built, strong kid, and he has run well behind that offensive line. Got to give some props to that Thunder Ridge offensive line. Kyle Miller, Hayden Jackson, Owen Ward, Lincoln Taylor, Braden Brzee, and at tight end is Cole Dustin, and they've done a good job on that front line of opening some holes for this running game. Picks up about 4 or 5 yards there on first down. 8:20 to go till halftime. Titans down 7, but with the football in Minico territory. This time they'll go nowhere, and a swarm of Spartans are there on the greeting to make the tackle, including Daniel Larios, number 33, leading that group. 8 minutes to go till halftime. And a key third down here. Ball at the 32, 3rd and 7. What will Coach Berger and the Titans come up with here to try to make a play, keep this drive alive?
I think they might go back to that screenplay they did on that 3rd and 28. That worked really well.
They did have a lot of success with that. Three receivers to the near side. Rolling out is Oswald. He finds a man, but throws it incomplete. He was looking for number 7, Hayden Shirley, the junior, with that ball low and wide and hits the turf. I think they're going to go for this. We'll see what they come up with. 4th and 7. Around the 42. 7:27 to go in this first half of play. Minico 14, Thunder Ridge 7. 5A Titans, 4A Spartans, and 2 head coaches who are best friends. Some of the storylines in this season opener. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Big play for the Titans. See what the Minico defense can do here, trying to get them off the field. Back to throw. Oswald, he's got some time. He's got a man, but the throw, he had a little bit of pressure because he had some antsy feet as the pressure came. He had a man open, but he threw it. A little bit of an errant throw there, and it's incomplete, and they're going to turn it over. Minico takes over at their own 43-yard line. 7:21 to go in the first quarter. If you're joining us late, JT Garza, 2 touchdown receptions for Minico in the first quarter to go up 14-0, but Carter Copeland, the running back, senior for Thunder Ridge, had a 14-yard touchdown run to make it 14-7. Minico now takes over, and there's that interesting pitch they do going wide to Garza. And he gets to the outside for a pretty good gain. Looks like he's going to get 7-8 yards on that first down run wide. It's interesting how they pitch that ball kind of overhand, two-hand overhand pitch out wide. He grabs that and takes it up the field. Nice game.
Well, welcome over to Minico High School. Minico has the ball. Garza ran it.
And the double handoff in the backfield again. This worked well earlier in the game and works for another first down here. That's Joseph Terry, number 7. He's been pretty involved in that run game here early on. Bendelay, Terry, and Garza, kind of the 3 guys you'll see touch the ball. They love the misdirection with this wing T. Lots of double handoffs, fake handoffs. Tough to defend, isn't it, Carter?
It is. You got to stay really disciplined against an offense like that.
In motion, they hand off to Bendelay, the senior All-Stater, and he plows ahead for a decent gain there on 1st and 10. They're in Thunder Ridge territory and marching, trying to take charge of this football game. To the 32-yard line, 2nd and 2, with just over 6 minutes to go in the half, clock nearing that 6-minute mark until intermission. And the way Minico can bleed that clock with this run game, if they take a 2-score lead in the locker room, they've got to like where they're sitting going into the second half. Fake handoff. Wayman back to throw. He's off balance, and he throws it high and wide. Wasn't able to really turn and set his feet. Nice pressure there by Thunder Ridge. On the chase was number 28, Cole Grimmett. He's had a nice game, made a couple plays. He gets in the backfield there, too, and rushed that throw.
Yeah, Cole is really getting after the quarterback here. He's really coming off the edge hard.
Touchdown grab of 60 yards and follows up with another one of 48 yards. Thunder Ridge then answered with a nice drive.
Grimmett, the outside linebacker on the blitz that time. They get it to Wayman on the direct snap. He uses that size to just plow ahead. 6'1", 205 QB. He's a junior. Physical player. And he's going to pick up the first down there on that short yardage situation. 1st and 10 to the 26. 5:45 to go till halftime. Spartans marching, trying to add to that 7-point lead here in Rupert tonight. Bill Matthews Field. Bill Matthews, the legendary Spartan coach back in the 60s. Minico, of course, great program over the years. No state titles, been to that title game several times, including just a few years ago. Wayman, wide, and he's going to be pulled down by McKay Dougal, number 32, who is able to wrestle him to the turf. But a nice gain for Minico, and they're really marching this time.
Yeah, they really got a good rhythm going with running the quarterback. He's getting downhill and using his size to his advantage.
2nd and 1 from the 18 for the Spartans. Handoff goes to Bendelay. He's wrestled down quickly, but he may have that first down. I think they're going to give it to him. There wasn't much of a hole there, but there was enough to get a yard or two, and they're going to move the chains. First down, Minico, to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Spartans knocking on the door. Thunder Ridge with the first-year coach looking to improve upon last year's 3-5 record. And in need of a stop here is Minico trying to take charge. That ball wide and the tackle's missed. There's no penalty there. That could have been a hold or block in the back. Minico, there was a defender there for Thunder Ridge who was all set to make the play. That was Grimmett again in the backfield, and they just kind of spun him away. So he couldn't make the tackle, and ends up being a decent little gain. You can probably hear the Thunder Ridge fans unhappy with the lack of a flag there. 2nd and 11, though, not much of a gain there as they still make the stop. And coming in motion is Terry. He takes the handoff. He's got a host of defenders there with him, and he carries them forward for a nice gain there on 2nd down. What a big play here. 4 minutes to go till halftime. 3rd and 5 or 6. You're in the red zone, knocking on the door. And just a huge momentum swinging play for both teams coming up here this next play or two could really swing this football game. There's the snap to Wayman. He's going to keep it. He gets some hands on it. They knock him down. We'll see where he's at. They're going to signal 4th down, just shy of the marker. So Wayman, just a load to bring down on that QB keeper. 4th and 1. Timeout by the Spartans. They've got a 4th and a long one, maybe 2. The ball on the 6, and this timeout gives us an opportunity to tell you that Lava Hot Springs, Idaho is your destination for a fun or relaxing day, whichever you choose. Just 11 miles off I-15, their world-famous hot springs are open daily from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. Come and soak your worries away. Their Olympic outdoor swimming complex with water slides, diving boards, platforms, and indoor aquatic center with Kiddie Cove is open until September 5th, Labor Day weekend. Come splash and play before they close for the summer season. Their indoor pool is open year-round. Check out lavahot.springs.com for more information. So Carter, any big surprises here as we near the end of the first half, the season opener between Minico and Thunder Ridge?
No, it's really gone as I expected to. Minico establishing the run, looking more poised because Thunder Ridge is learning a new offense, and Minico's got a lot of returning starters.
There's the handoff to Bendelay, and he is in for a touchdown. Jeffy Jafe Bendelay gets in the end zone. 3:20 to go in this first quarter, and a big play for Minico, 6-yard touchdown run for the senior Bendelay. And that 6-yard run makes it 20-7 with the extra point pending by Solorio. He'll try to make it 21-7 with 3:20 to go. Got a little bit of a delay here. Coach is out on the field. See what they're trying to figure out here. Looks like they're switching footballs. Get that kicking football in there for the extra point.
They got to have that special ball, the one that goes through the uprights, not the one that doesn't. So they switch the balls here.
So they'll try the extra point with that 20-7 lead. Snap, kick is low, kick is wide. And that's not going to go through. That's going to leave the score at 20-0. So we'll see if that ends up being a factor later in this football game. As Minico leads 20-7 over Thunder Ridge here on IdahoSports.com. And Minico will kick off to the Titans here. You got 3:20 to go. If you're Thunder Ridge, you really feel like you got to get some points to end this half to go in with some momentum.
Yeah, but one thing you cannot do is turn the ball over in your own territory. If Minico gets it and scores again, it might be all but over. Thunder Ridge really needs to get a score here before the half to go in with some momentum.
So Bendelay, Offensive Player of the Year in the Great Basin Conference last year. That's his first score of this season. Garza got the first couple scores. The other feature back for Minico on receptions coming out of the backfield to start this game. 3 scores for Minico in the first half. Minico picked to finish first in the Great Basin Conference this year, just ahead of Twin Falls. Thunder Ridge picked to finish in a tie for third in their 4-team conference, the High Country Conference. And we'll see if they can better that under Coach Berger. They've showed some flashes here today, and their spread offense will get the ball back here. There's the kickoff. Marlowe takes that, and he is wrestled down by Chris Torres, number 42. Nice job by Torres. 3:15 to go as the Thunder Ridge offense takes the field, hoping to get a score before halftime. They started to get that running game going with Copland there on the last drive, so we'll see what they can come up with here. He's running behind Kyle Miller, Hayden Jackson, Owen Ward, Lincoln Taylor, and Braden Brzee, making up that starting front line for the Titans. And Copland in the backfield with Taven Oswald, the senior, making the start here tonight. There goes the handoff, and that's going to go nowhere. Brevin Trankel, number 1, hits him right away along with several other Spartans. Kind of a delayed handoff, and the defense was right there ready for it, and no gain there, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, kind of looked like a broken play there. We'll see if Thunder Ridge can get settled in. They've struggled with the snap a lot of the first half, but they started to settle in by their 3rd and 4th drive, so let's see if they can get something going here.
2 receivers to either side as they face this 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Oswald looking out wide. He's got a receiver open. The catch is made. That's Barlow, number 2. Austin Marlowe, the senior, 6 foot, 170-pound wide receiver, brings that in. They bring Johnson in motion. Now they have trips to the far side. There comes the snap, rolling out, looking for one of those 3 receivers to that side. Oswald can't find anybody. He's going to keep the ball, and he's going to get wrestled to the turf by Trankel, who's a big physical linebacker, the senior. Great player for Minico, returning to that defense. One of 8 returning starters, I believe, on that side of the football, and he makes a big play there. And this is what you talked about, Carter, where turning the ball right back over to that Minico offense with time to score is a dangerous proposition. And now they face 4th and 3 from the 32. I think they're going to run as much of this clock down as they can. We're under 2 minutes to go in the half. The clock is running after that running play. That's a good part of the quarterback keeping the football instead of throwing it there as that clock keeps running. 1:40 to go as they finally do snap it. And there's the punt, and that's the best punt of the night so far for Thunder Ridge. Terry's going to step away from it. Thunder Ridge will down it, and Minico will take over. Right around the 30-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10 from the 30 with 1:33 to go. Minico at home, a dangerous team. They run the ball out, but they've shown tonight they can throw it when they need to.
Yeah, like their coach said before the game, he wanted to incorporate more passing in the offense, and he's shown that they can do something else other than run the ball. So
see what Minico comes up with here as they come to the line for 1st and 10 and 1:33 on the clock. Back to throw, throwing wide. Terry's got it. Terry's got a 1st down. He's taken down, but he gets up past the 40 to the 41, 42-yard line there before he's tackled by Thunder Ridge. 1st and 10. And the clock stops briefly there, and now it's rolling again. About 1:20 to go till halftime as Minico comes to the line. See what they can do here. Wayment scrambling. He's got tons of room in front of him, and he gets around the outside, and what a play by Wayment. He picks up about 20 yards and gets into Thunder Ridge territory to the 38 and trucks the defender in the process. Wayman's a big kid there, number 8, the quarterback, 6'1", 205. And the junior makes a big play there with his feet. And now just over a minute to go. Minico snapping it again. Back to throw this time. Wayman looking long. He throws it long. He's got a receiver there, and that's Garza, JT Garza. Juan JT Garza hauls that in right at the 20 before he's wrestled down. And Minico trying to go quick. If the Spartans can get another score here, they really take charge tonight. Already up 2 scores, 20-7. They score here, and maybe that missed extra point won't mean a thing.
Yeah, this is really big for Thunder Ridge. They got to get a stop here.
45 seconds to go. They're going to hand it off to Garza on that misdirection play. He's not going to get much. Interesting play there with so little time left. And Minico's going to run out and take a timeout. Coach McCaffrey asking for time. And that'll stop the clock with 35 seconds to go in the half. Minico 20, Thunder Ridge 7. And they are facing a first, let's see, what are they? Second down here. And about 6 yards to go.
Crucial, Brady, that they hold the Spartans tight.
From truck repair and maintenance to Mahindra tractors and JCB equipment sales to a full-service parts department, Shaw's Truck Center is the place to be. Shaw's Truck Center is located off exit 211 in Hayburn, just across the tracks from Love's Fuel Stop. Look for us at Nampa and Idaho Falls, at our Nampa and Idaho Falls locations as well. Give Shaw's Truck Center a call, 679-6706, and let them take care of your every truck you need. Shaw's Truck Center is a proud supporter of local high school athletes.
Grateful for Scows and all our sponsors tonight for helping bring this game to you as we come back to live action. Wayman under pressure, wobbles it up. It's incomplete. Man, almost two guys had a chance there. Went in and out of hands of number 89, Soto, and he's hurt. Soto is down on the field. Dominic Soto tried to get that ball. So we came back to action. There was a lot of pressure on Wayman. He was able to get the ball away under duress. But as the tight end went up to try to catch that football, he came down shaking up. Big target, 6'6", 235 junior, but he's down on the field and hurting. His teammate Riker Stimson made a diving attempt to catch it off the ricochet, couldn't come up with it. So that stops the clock with the incomplete and the injury here. 26 seconds to go. Hopefully this young man is all right. As he unable to get back up after that play. Players take a knee here.
Brady, a couple of stats here on the first half.
And trainers surrounding him. And he is up and jogging off the field. So that is good news for Minico. Soto shaken up a little, but able to run off the field under his own power. That is a good sign. And there's 26 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 6 for Minico after the incomplete pass. See if they're able to convert here and extend this 13-point lead. Wayman hands it off, and Bendelay gets rocked right away. Big hit again. I think that was Cale Grimmett again, number 28. He's making a ton of plays on that defensive side for Thunder Ridge. Great job there, and he just lit him up.
Yeah, he's flying around. He's out there with his hair on fire. He's played really well so far.
So timeout Minico. 20 seconds to go, and they're facing a 4th down here. Big decision here. We've seen that they've got a kicker who can make some extra points, kick the ball off pretty deep. Do they try a field goal here? Minico in the past has not been afraid to try field goals. What do you think they do here?
It's not that far to first down. I think they go for it and maybe try to take one more shot to the end zone before trying a field goal.
Looks like Minico brings the offense back out. 4th down, 6 yards to go. Scoreboard says 3rd down. Marker says 4th down. I believe it is 4th down with 20 seconds to go in the half. Wayman rolling, looking, firing, completing. The ball is caught, and that's going to bring up a 1st down inside the 5, but only 14 seconds to go. Minico's going to have to go quickly as they speed up to the line to try to get this off. Maybe they'll clock this one to stop the clock. 1st and goal at the 5, 14 seconds left. Spartans trying to take, they're already in control. They're really trying to take charge right here.
Yeah, they're really trying to put the dagger in the back here.
Brady, that was an 11-yard pickup.
Well, Thunder Ridge coming on the road tonight. A tough place to play here in Rupert at Bill Matthews Field. They want to stay in this football game. You know, their inability to score on their last drive and give the ball right back was big. If they go down and score there and get within 6 or 7, you know, it's a toss-up at halftime, but this game could really turn on this next play. Only a play or two for Minico. They are typically a run-heavy team. What's kind of your strategy here with 14 seconds?
Well, getting behind Minico is something that it's really hard to come back from because they run the ball so much, which really shortens the game. So we'll see if Thunder Ridge can get some big plays, score quick.
Wayman rolls out. He's got a man. He turns it, broken up. Nice job by the Thunder Ridge defense. Number 18 stepping in front of that pass. Cooper Sargent, the senior DB. 6'1" senior makes a great play there. Broke on that football, knocked it away.
And so it's incomplete, stops the clock with 10 seconds. Second down, goal from 5.
10 seconds to go till halftime. Second and goal.
Right. They had to come and throw across the body. Difficult to do, and he just didn't have enough.
Spartans break the huddle here. And a big play for both sides. Back to throw. Wayman under pressure. Side swings it incomplete. Clock has 6 seconds.
Looks like they got Grimmett for roughing the passer.
Grimmett a big hit, and maybe a little late on that big hit. He's made a lot of plays in the backfield tonight. Great player. Senior linebacker. That pass was wide and incomplete, and that's a painful mistake there with 6 seconds on the clock. Is Grimmett going to be flagged for the personal foul? That's going to move the ball halfway to the goal line.
Only about 2 yards to go. We'll see if Minico runs the ball here.
First and goal, or taking a goal from the 2. They hand it to Bendelay, and he's in. Bendelay is in the end zone. Touchdown, Minico. 2 seconds to go in the half. 26-7. Minico Spartans. Bendelay, his second score of the game. So the 2 backs expected to carry the load for Minico have done that tonight. Garza, though, with receptions through the air for 2 scores. Bendelay with 2 runs for scores. And with 2 seconds to go in the opening half, Minico extends its lead as Solorio number 40, the D lineman, Dublin as a kicker, comes out for another extra point. Last one missed. This one also looks, oh, it's good. Came out a little low, but gets through the uprights. Kick good. And that's going to make it 27-7 just before halftime here.
Yes, they have. They made a few mistakes early in the contest, but they've made up for it.
Tell you what, Coach McCaffrey came over after playing at Idaho State, was an assistant for a short time under Tim Perigo, the longtime coach here at Minico. And he's done a great job taking over this program, keeping the momentum going, and they just continue to win year in and year out, and they look strong here tonight again.
Yeah, they have a really good program. They're always in contention and usually do win the Great Basin Conference, so we'll see if they can do it again this year. They're off to a good start.
Any reason to think Minico's not the standout favorite for the Great Basin this year?
I mean, they are every year. I mean, you can't count out Twin Falls, and Burley's got a new coach this year, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Cameron Anderson coming from Gooding to Burley should help that Bobcat program, but they're still building there. So Minico looks strong. And a nice return here to end the half. And the half will end just shy of midfield for Thunder Ridge. Nice return there by number 45 for Thunder Ridge. Trey Baird makes a good return, but not enough. The half ends, and we go to halftime with a 27-7 football game. We invite you to stay tuned as our proud sponsors bring you their message at halftime. We're grateful for all of them making tonight's game possible, so stay tuned for that, and we'll be back shortly with a recap of the first half and a kickoff for the second half here on IdahoSports.com.
Make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it. How to dream big and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed, and the feeling that no matter where you're from, this is where you belong. This is community, and this is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904. What is community? It's Friday night lights with laughter as post-game commentary. It's fun runs, fun rides. It's passing the boot for local heroes. And it's breaking ground for groundbreaking startups. This is what makes a community. And it's what makes a community bank. It's fertile financial resources turned back into local soil. Here's to people helping others thrive. This is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
Some days, I choose the most difficult trail. I test my limits.
Taking the hard path isn't always easy, but I know it's the right way.
When I get done with my ride and I look back at what I've just accomplished, I feel amazing.
It takes courage and determination to do hard things.
But you can do them.
Quitting tobacco and vaping is possible.
You decide when. We'll show you how. Learn more at projectfilter.org or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it. How to dream big and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Community. Is it defined by where you live? Or is it something more? A deeper connection. The experience of being welcomed, and the feeling that no matter where you're from, this is where you belong. This is community, and this is community banking. D.L. Evans Bank, since 1904.
It can be a lot, trying to figure out how to make it. How to dream big and to wonder, what if? Because no matter where you are in life, if you don't know what's possible in Idaho, it's hard to keep asking, what if? Which is exactly why Next Steps Idaho was created, with everything from smart tools that help you figure out careers you might be suited for, to training and education options for you. So keep asking what if at nextsteps.idaho.gov.
Welcome back. Halftime here in Rupert as Minico leads Thunder Ridge 27-7 as we get ready for the third quarter of play. About 4 minutes left in this halftime break, and Minico off to a strong start. Carter, as we watch this first half here in Rupert, any thoughts on the opening half of play?
Yeah, Thunder Ridge looking a little shaky early, probably nerves. They finally settled in on their third or fourth drive, but they're getting behind the sticks early, and they're with the tough Minico defense. It's hard for them to get first downs.
Brevin Trenkel had a great half on defense, number one for Minico, made several plays, and there were some impressive play defensively though from Thunder Ridge as well. Cale Grimmett, the linebacker, standing out among other players.
Yeah, he was really good. He was flying around. He was pressuring the quarterback like crazy. He pressured the quarterback a little bit too much on that last drive, getting the roughing the passer penalty, which led to the Minico touchdown. But ultimately, he's played a great game.
McKay Dougal, another standout player, a senior for that Thunder Ridge defense. Of course, early on in the game, just moments in, they lost starting corner senior Elijah Beck. He was ejected. Personal foul play there, and tough for the senior going out on very opening minutes of the game, and big loss for a Thunder Ridge team that's already missing senior Connor Hall, who's not available tonight, I believe due to baseball. So missing a couple players there, and that's hurting against a good Minico team.
Yeah, when you lose your veteran guys, your seniors against a team like Minico, who really is a veteran team and returning a lot of people, it's tough.
On the offensive side, Minico picking right up where they left off in last year's undefeated season. They do have a new quarterback in Carson Wayman, but he's shown some good things today.
Yeah, he's shown that he can throw the ball. He's launched a couple deep balls, and hopefully he can get some big plays here in the second half and try to bring him back into this game.
And really a big physical guy. He's done some damage on the ground. Of course, his three talented backs in the backfield with him, Bendelay, Garza, Terry, they've had some great moments. 2 touchdowns apiece for Garza and Bendelay, as the seniors picking up right where they left off last year.
Yeah, they're a veteran group. Minico really year after year shows that they have great discipline on their team, and they don't change things up a lot. They just next man up the next year, and this year they brought a lot of people back. So I think this Minico team can be very good this year, and they've shown that they can compete with 5A teams like Thunder Ridge early in the season.
We're grateful tonight for the sponsors that make Magic Valley Game Night possible each week here on IdahoSports.com, including Brewster Cheese. Brewster Cheese is the largest manufacturer of Swiss cheese in the United States. They produce more than 100 million pounds of award-winning all-natural Swiss cheese each year. Plus, they love what they do. And of course, they love #MakeItSwiss. Yeah, they know, they're cheesy. They also love supporting the local community and wish the Minico Spartans the best of luck in tonight's game. Speaking of the Minico Spartans, they come back and take the field here. We've got a few minutes until the second half will begin. We're going to take a short break, a couple quick spots from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the second half of action as Minico leads Thunder Ridge 27-7.
A hit in the morning, another between class, after school, and more before bed. Vaping sucks you in quick. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems everyone's talking about. That's why thousands of teens are ready to take back their life their own way with My Life, My Quit. When you sign up with us, you'll get...
Your job is serving clients, making goals and meeting them, hiring staff, paying expenses, and looking for business opportunities. Our job is to make sure you have the resources to keep doing your job. This is Community Banking, D.L. Evans Bank. At D.L. Evans Bank, we haven't invested in a deep line of digital banking services to help infuse more banking into your life. Just more living. D.L. Evans Bank. This is Community Banking. At D.L. Evans Bank, We haven't invested in a deep line of digital banking services to help infuse more banking into your life. Just more living. D.L. Evans Bank. This is community banking.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
During Toyota's National Sales Event, discover our wide variety of fuel-efficient electrified vehicles. Toyota, let's go places.
We're a valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go, or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Welcome back live here in Rupert, Idaho, as we get ready for the second half of action. Minico and Thunder Ridge. Thunder Ridge will receive to open the second half. Carter, if you were the Titans, what's got to happen here to get yourselves back in this football game?
They got to have some big plays happen, and they got to get Minico's offense off the field early. Minico's run-heavy offense really drains the clock, so it's hard to come back from big deficits like this. So we'll see if they can get some big plays and some turnovers on defense.
Beautiful night for football. There were some potential thunderstorms in the forecast earlier in the day, but we haven't seen any of that, knock on wood. A little bit cloudy tonight, but a little cooler than it's been. It's been so hot in the Magic Valley in the high 90s for the last month or so. Nice to have a little bit cooler day for football. As Minico and Thunder Ridge open the 2022 season with this non-conference battle between the 5A Titans visiting the 4A Spartans. Team's still stretching out. Final preparations for the second half. You know, one thing that's been interesting today, I don't know exactly what the situation is, but one of the top returners for the Thunder Ridge offense was Porter Brazee, the senior. He's an all-conference player, expected to be one of the primary targets for Taven Oswald. We have not seen him on the field tonight. He's on the sideline. He's had his helmet off. We have not seen him in the football game and don't know what the situation is there, if it's an injury keeping him out tonight or something otherwise.
It looks like he's limping on the sideline. Something must have happened during warm-ups.
Yeah, when we talked to Coach a couple days ago, it seemed like things were good to go there, but looks like he may be hobbled or something's keeping him off the field tonight, and that's a big loss for this Thunder Ridge team. So they're missing several starters they were counting on. 2 on defense, Beck with the ejection, Hall unavailable tonight, and Brazee not playing tonight. So a team that already was maybe an underdog coming on the road here can't really afford to lose some key senior contributors.
No, when you're going against a veteran team like Minico, you really can't afford to lose your veteran guys who really keep everybody else going and are really the coaches on the field. So it's really hard to stay in a game against a team like Minico when you're losing those top guys.
That is for sure. Well, we get ready for the kickoff here. Slorio's going to kick that football off to Minico. First head coaching game for Michael Berger, the son of longtime Skyline coach Scott Berger. Michael Berger is an assistant at Highland the last several years and takes over for Jeff Marshall, who was 11-25 over 4 years in building this program from the ground up. Quick, short line drive kick. Taken in a nice return up near midfield. This is kind of how the half ended. Trey Baird, number 45. Baird brings it up and puts him in pretty good field position just shy of midfield. He's going to get to the 41, 42-yard line, looks like where they're going to mark that, and that is where the Titans will start half number 2 and see if they can get a little momentum back. If they can score here, who knows, have an opportunity to get back in this football game. Right now down 20 points, needing some scores. Taven Oswald in the backfield. Carter Copeland goes forward for just a few yards on that first down handoff. He had some good moments there in the first half, scored the 1 touchdown for Thunder Ridge. and he gets to about the 44-yard line, 45-yard line here, gain of a couple.
Yeah, Copeland's been really good so far. When they can get the snap off cleanly, they've been really good on offense.
Carter, a senior, 6'2", 215, taking that hand off, and here we go for 2nd and 8. You know, we've got whistles and a flag again. False start there. Hayden Shirley coming in motion, getting ready to get that play going, and they can't get it snapped. And this has kind of been a theme tonight. Just little mistakes here and there, moving this team backwards. You don't want to get behind the sticks here against a good Minico defense.
Yeah, it's really been the story of the night. They keep getting behind the sticks with penalties and miscues, and it's really hard against tough veteran Minico defense to make up those yards.
8 starters back for Minico on the defensive side of the ball from that undefeated regular season a year ago. Now 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking on the screen for Copeland. He finds him, and he's got some room. That screenplay worked well in the first half. Works well again here. He gets to midfield. Going to be just a little shy of the first down. Needs to get to about the Minico 48 for a first down, and he's taken down a couple yards short. 10:30 to go. Nice play there by Taven Oswald making that play.
Yeah, the screen game has been really good for Thunder Ridge, and I look for them to do a lot more of that in the second half.
Right at midfield here for Thunder Ridge. 3rd down and short. They come to the line quickly in the gun. They're going to be a handoff there and a nice spinning move for a first down. What a play there. Carson Trosper came in relief at the running back spot earlier in the game and had a nice run and rips off another one here. So they've got a talented backup there. Nice game for Trosper. So far, other than that penalty, a good first drive here for Thunder Ridge. Just the 5th year of football for this program out of Idaho Falls. And they'll compete in the High Country Conference where they're picked to finish 3rd this year. Awaits the snap. Oswald fires a quick pass to the outside. It is caught. That is completed. Hudson Harker, he's had a good game so far. He made the key block on the touchdown earlier in the game, had an earlier reception. Hauls another one in here, shown to be a reliable target for this team, the junior. 6'1", 180, and a nice pickup there, and that's going to move the chains. 34-yard line of Minico. Thunder Ridge marching. They had one drive in the first half that kind of resembled this one as well, where they were able to string together some good plays and see what they can get going here. Halftime adjustments, come back out, try to get some good things going. Handoff, faked it on the sweep, and looks like Trosper again taking that one and picks up a decent gain, 4 or 5 yards there on the handoff. These teams both in action again next week. Crosstown game for Thunder Ridge as they go to Idaho Falls next Friday. And Minico is playing Beaver, Utah next Friday in Rexburg. They'll be up at Madison High in Rexburg for a 5 o'clock Friday game against Beaver. We'll be right here on Magic Valley Game Night next week with Gooding at Jerome. A good 3A against 4A battle there. Gooding with the new head coach. See what they got against Sid Gamble's crew next week. Oh, almost picked off. That ball a little high and behind the receiver and almost picked off by number 21, Dane Rasmussen. Unable to haul that in. Cole Dustin was the intended target, and that ball a little behind him. Third down and 5. Big third down play here for Thunder Ridge as they try to get back in this football game. It's going to be tough to overcome this deficit in the second half, but if you're Thunder Ridge, Carter, you're really just focused on getting some positive momentum going forward ahead of your Idaho Falls game a week from now.
Yeah, for sure.
There's the snap. Looks out. He's got his back out of the backfield. Carter Copeland. He's got some room. He breaks the tackle. He gets wide, and he's still going. He's all the way down inside the 10. And about the 5 or 6 yard line, they push him out. And a huge gain there. Nice job coming out of the backfield. Just leaked out to that left side and makes a nice play. With 8:22 to go in the third quarter, Thunder Ridge is on the march and has a 1st and goal.
It's a pickup of 22 yards on the screen pass, that time to Copeland. He's been pretty effective out there.
He's got 3 catches for 71 yards, and he has been a good option.
1st and goal. They mark it at the 7.
Tackle by Terry, he ran hungry.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Oswald takes the snap, hands it off to Trosper. He's right up the gut for a couple of yards. He plows inside the 5. I think they'll mark him down around the 3 there. And it's going to bring up 2nd and goal as we near the 8-minute mark of the third quarter.
It was a north and south situation. North.
Trosper's shown some good things in that backup running back role. Carson Trosper, the junior running back, made several good plays, and that O-line is opening some holes. Like you said, maybe Thunder Ridge starting to find a groove here.
Yeah, it looks like they're finally starting to settle in. Their centers calmed down, started to get the snap consistent, and now they're starting to play a little bit.
2nd and goal from the 3. Johnson in motion. They love to bring him in motion to get that bunch set. They fake the handoff. He's going to roll out. He fires it incomplete. Oswald thought about keeping that for a moment. Made the pass right near the pylon. Incomplete, 3rd down. Big third and goal here. I imagine we're in 4-down territory for this Thunder Ridge team, down 27-7 midway through the 3rd. Beautiful night here in Rupert. Beautiful sunset. Pink clouds in the distance as football is back. It just feels good to have football back.
It really does. Been waiting a long time.
Grateful to have a early week 0 game here in Rupert, most of the state getting started next week. So I invite you to stay with us every Friday night on IdahoSports.com for broadcasts from around the state, including Magic Valley Game Night next week in Jerome. Here comes the snap on the big 3rd and 3 play. There's the handoff, and he is swarmed under, and a big play in the backfield by Nate Waymont. The sophomore come flying in there and makes a big play. Nice job by the DB Waymont. And that's going to bring up a 4th and goal, and they lose a couple yards there. Back to the 8 is where they're going to mark that. And Thunder Ridge looking to the sideline, waiting to play here. Carter, 4th and 8. You've watched this offense now for 2.5 quarters. What do you expect from Thunder Ridge here?
I think they're going to pass the ball. I think they're going to try maybe a back shoulder to the end zone, maybe a corner route.
Hudson Harker, number 85, is to that far side. He's shown to be a reliable receiver. We'll see what he can do in this situation. Back to throw. He's got 2 guys coming inside. They're both well covered. He's waiting. He's under pressure. He's now going to scramble for it and dive for it, and he got a touchdown. Taven Oswald, the senior quarterback, gets in. Boy, that was well covered by the Minico secondary. Nowhere to go. 2 guys came on slants. Nobody open. He held it. Defense coming, finally runs and gets that ball in the end zone.
Such a huge drive for Thunder Ridge to score on their opening possession.
27-13, so a 4th down touchdown score for Oswald. Cuts the deficit to 14, awaiting the extra point here. Big play by the senior receiver who missed all of last season with an ACL injury. Good to see him back and get a touchdown here. And that kick is up and good by Dallin Sir to make it 27-14 with 6:23 to go in the third quarter of play here tonight. Impressive drive by Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, it was huge. They needed it for sure.
Speak with them and the other assistant coaches. It looked like they listened and executed.
Brady, that was all set up with good field position out there.
We're going to use this time to bring you another sponsor. Lava Hot Springs, Idaho is your destination for a fun and relaxing day, whichever you choose. Just 11 miles off I-15. Their world-famous hot springs are open daily from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. Come and soak your worries away. Their outdoor Olympic swimming complex and water slides, diving boards, platforms, and indoor aquatic center with Kiddie Cove is open until September 5th, Labor Day weekend. Come splash and play before they close for the summer season. Their indoor pool is open year-round. Check out LavaHotSprings.com for more information.
Thank you, Carter, and thank you, Lava Hot Springs. Thunder Ridge readies for the kickoff here by Ryan Johnson. Senior will boot this kick back to Minico, and now it's up to the Thunder Ridge defense to see if they can slow down this potent Minico attack. Kickoff taken there by number 23, Paxton Twist, and he is wrestled down with very little gain right around the 20, so I think they're going to mark him around the 21-yard line, and Minico will start their offensive possession there. 27-14, we've got a ball game with Thunder Ridge punching that in.
Yeah, let's see if Thunder Ridge can. They got a fumble on the opening possession from Minico, but other than that, they haven't turned the ball over. So let's see if they can turn the ball over here, get the ball back with good field position for their offense.
Minico with one receiver to the near side, defended by number 31 Robinson. Now here comes the pitch, and getting the ball to the outside, and a nice gain on first down by Joseph Terry. Terry's not a big guy, 5'8", 130. A little bit like Ben DeLay, who is 5'7", 165. They're not the biggest guys. Ben DeLay a little thicker. But Terry's got some moves and some speed. And several dangerous running backs in this Minico attack. They've run this wing T for a long time. It's like Novocaine. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Ben DeLay, he's got room. He's dancing around trying to make a man miss, but they haul him down. Nice job by Thunder Ridge to hang on there. Cody Robinson, number 31, in on that tackle, hanging on to the ankle. But a first down for Minico. And the clock rolls with 5:30 to go in this third quarter of play. 27 for Minico, 14 for Thunder Ridge. Back to throw. He could get blindsided. They pick up the blitz. And the pass is out and completed, and a big gain for Minico. And a broken tackle past midfield. Simpson is running. He's crossing. He's stumbling, trying to stay up. He holds on to the football and gets down to the 31-yard line. What a play. Looked like he might break it for a second, but he stumbled. If he was able to keep his feet cleanly, he might have been gone. Thunder Ridge able to bring him down. And Rory Levitt looks like he's shaken up. The senior linebacker, one of the talented players on the Thunder Ridge defense, coming off holding his stomach, tapping his helmet. He's going to leave the field here. And we're right back to action with 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Quick handoff, misdirection, but up the middle for nothing there. Nice job by the Thunder Ridge defense.
Minico sure doesn't waste any time getting their offense going.
They get right to it. Yeah, the time from dead ball to snap is pretty darn quick for this Spartan team. You can tell they've been doing this a long time, and they know what they're doing. They got a great system in place.
Yep, they love to just slowly wear down the defense as the game goes on.
There's that double handoff in the backfield, but it won't work this time. I think you're starting to see the little trickeration that really threw off the Titans in the first half. They're handling it better now.
Yeah, they're really settling in, starting to key in on some of Minico's tells on offense.
The Thunder Ridge defense up front, McKay Dougal, Carter Hackbarth, Tanner Storer, three-man front. They play a 3-4 defense. 3-4-4 set up there. And they've made some plays tonight. They've given up 4 scores to this Minico team. We'll see what they do here on 2nd and 12 from the 24-yard line. And we've got whistles. The flag will stop that play before it can get going. False start, it looks like. And Minico will move backwards. And it's going to be 3rd and long. Now, 3rd and 17 you'd think would not be a great situation for this Minico team, but in the first half we saw 3rd and 28, and what happened?
Yeah, so you really can't count any of these offenses out when it comes to 3rd and long. They've been most productive on those downs.
Yeah, really both sides we've seen make unlikely first downs in 3rd and long situations tonight. See what Minico comes up with here. Wayman is back to throw, just a straight drop. He's rolling to the outside. He's trying to find a man. Nobody's open. He's going to keep the football and pick up a decent gain, actually. Thought he was going to run out of bounds. He went upfield and uses that size, 205, the big junior quarterback, and goes up the field and just plows over defenders. And not enough for a first down, but picked up a decent gain there to bring up 4th down. Fourth and 6 from the 27. Minico under center. They're going for it. There's a handoff to Garza. Garza is wrestled to the ground, short of the first down, and a big-time stop for this defense. Nice job there. Trey Baird in on that play, Dougal in on that play. They're celebrating as they come off. 3:01 to go, and a big stop for Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, if they can get a touchdown before the third quarter ends, going in fourth quarter down 1 score, they're looking good considering what they were facing at halftime.
3:01 to go. Third quarter play, their offense back on the field. Used some nice clock driving down and scoring to start this quarter, and their second possession of the half starts here. For Taven Oswald and company, the 6'3 senior is in the gun. They motion Johnson in just a little, the near side receiver. Back to throw, plenty of time. Looking down the field, it is Johnson, the intended target. He was open. He was past the defense in between a couple of defenders, but they are unable to connect there. Missed opportunity for the Titans.
Yeah, that was a really deep throw. It almost got there.
Okay, so we can just shut this down now. All right. Have a good trip.
2:55 to go in this third quarter, and a 2nd and 10 for the visiting Titans.
Have it all ironed out. All right. Sounds good. All right, thanks. Thanks for your work. Bye. Bye.
There's the snap. Oswald back. Hits the man on a little inside slant, and a pretty good gain there on 2nd down. Hayden Shirley's had several good plays tonight. Picks up another catch there.
Good gain, bringing up about 3rd and medium, about 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5.
From the 32, they come back under center here, trying to march down the field and make this a game. This is a big 3rd down opportunity for Thunder Ridge. The clap, the snap, the pitch, and nothing doing there. Spartans will gang up and haul down the running back, Copeland. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Good idea, get the ball to the outside, but Minico is ready for it.
Yeah, Minico is really, really fast on those edges. It's really hard to get outside of them.
Minico defense, Daniel Larios, and up front, Chris Torres, Rudy Ramirez, Finn McCaffrey. They've got some good players there. Stockton Chan, Paxton Twist at the corners. The linebackers, Tranquil and Dozier, have been solid tonight as well. They play with 3 safeties here in this offense, or in this defense for Minico. And they force the punt here. So big play, both sides getting a stop. The ball comes down to Terry. And he is taken down right away by the Thunder Ridge special teams. Number 51, Wyatt Gray, in on that play with 1:20 to go in the third quarter, making the tackle there. Minico will take over the football just inside their own 30. It's like the 28-yard line will be the spot with 1:20 to go in this quarter. Minico up 2 scores, and we'll see if they can add to it here and put this game away. Momentum can be a fickle thing on the football field. Like Thunder Ridge was seizing it, but end up punting there. There's the backside handoff to Garza, and very little there. Levitt on the tackle, number 9, Rory Levitt.
Good to see him back out there after coming off the field with a little hurt a while ago.
Yeah, shaken up on that last defensive series. Good to see him back in the football game. Tough kid, senior returner. They're expecting a lot out of him from his inside linebacker spot. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Wayman's going to keep it. Grabbed up high, and they're unable to bring him down. He gets a nice gain. Short of the first down, but he picks up 7 yards to bring up third and short around the 36-yard line. Minico always tough on their home field and looking to get to 1-0 on the season if they can close this one out. Wayman, another keeper. He is a load to bring down, and he plows ahead and gets a first down. Nice surge by the Minico line. He follows that surge and picks it up. And Minico is going to close out this third quarter with the football here. 16 seconds to go in the quarter as it runs down, and Minico is just going to head to the sidelines and get ready for the next quarter. We are going to take a quick break and be back with the fourth quarter. Minico 27, Thunder Ridge 14 on IdahoSports.com.
Taking care of life's business doesn't always happen at the most convenient times. So we make it easy for you to access and manage your banking wherever, whenever. This is Community Banking, D.L. Evans Bank.
Welcome back to Rupert. Fourth quarter, just getting ready to go. 12 minutes on the clock and a 2-score lead for the host Spartans, who have the football just shy of midfield. 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Wayman back to throw. Wings it out. He complete right near midfield. And a nice move by Riker Stimson to pick up a good gain. Solid play for Minico. And the Spartans have a first down, and they are in to Thunder Ridge territory to open the fourth quarter. Nice play to start the quarter.
Yeah, great play. Passing, coming out passing, trying to get that last touchdown to kind of bury it a little bit.
Yeah, you really think they can seize the deal if they get up 3 scores. But right there, it's going to be a loss. Garza in the backfield taken down.
Grimmett again, but he comes up limping on the play. He's been all over the place.
Cale Grimmett had a solid game, the junior outside linebacker. A little shaken up. Alex Taylor in on that one as well, number 24. And Thunder Ridge having to dip into that depth tonight. They now have several starters either missing tonight's game or shaken up or ejected in the case of Beck. And there's the pitch to Terry. And he goes around the outside before he is knocked out of bounds. I think Wyatt Gray checks him there on the sideline. On that 2nd and 14 play after the loss on the previous play, they get some of that back here and bring up a 3rd down and manageable. But we've got another penalty. There has been a lot of laundry on the field tonight. And they are marching backwards. So Minico is going to redo that 2nd down, but with a long way to go, and they're back in their own territory. We'll see what they come up with here. They've showed some magic on some of these long yardage plays. It's going to be 2nd and 21 from their own 39-yard line. Spartans going to huddle up and talk this one over. See what they come up with here. They've got to get all the way to the 44 of Thunder Ridge for a first down. Wayman looking wide. Ooh, and a big hit. What a huge play by Thunder Ridge. That ball hanging in the air, and Alex Taylor, the corner, came up and just laid the wood there. That ball hung in the air. That's a little bit of a dangerous play if you're the offensive receiver there, and shaken up a little. Incomplete.
Yeah, that was what they call a hospital pass in the NFL.
You could see that hanging up. You could see the defense coming. This was not going to end well. It did not end well. Back to throw. Wayman throws down the field. It could be picked. It's incomplete. He overthrows everybody, including the defense, number 5, Ethan Powell, the senior was out there at corner. I believe he's getting some time tonight in place of Beck, who was ejected after a personal foul in the first quarter. It's a tough break for him and for Thunder Ridge, with the senior unable to play the rest of the game tonight. But this is going to bring up a punting situation for Minico, 4th and 21 from the 39. 10:30 to go. You still have time. You still have a chance if you're Thunder Ridge, but you got to get the football here and you got to get down the field and do something with it. Rolling out, rugby-style kick is up. Sails wide. Takes a nice bounce, though, for Minico. And it's going to be down there, or it's going to be 1st and 10, just inside the 30-yard line for the Titans. They're down 13. They need a couple of scores to get back in this one. They've got time, 10:21 to go. But you got to score here. How quickly do you need to score if you're Thunder Ridge if you want to have a real chance to pull this upset?
Well, with the way Minico's offense has been playing, they've been really good at taking time off the clock. I think you need to score pretty quickly here.
There goes the handoff. Carter Copeland goes wide, and he's wrestled down, but gets a nice gain on 1st down, 5 or 6 yards there, and a solid gain. He showed some good things tonight when he's been given the opportunity to run the football on the ground, and nice gain on 1st down play there. 2nd and 5 from the 35. Minico's defense didn't come up with a stop here. Probably just about seal this, at least put them in a great spot. But this game changes big time if there's a score here. Going downfield, looking for Hudson Harker. That ball is incomplete. Just overthrown. Tight pressure there by the Minico secondary. No flags on the play. Thunder Ridge crowd hoping for a flag there, a little physical, but that ball incomplete. 9:34 to go, 3rd and 5. You think if you're Minico and you give up a score here, do you start feeling a little worried? You missed the extra point earlier. Your lead's down to 6. Could get a little iffy.
Yeah, it could. They haven't scored here in the second half. Thunder Ridge's defense has been really good. So we'll see what Minico's defense has also been really good. So we'll see what happens.
Oswald awaits the snap, has the ball, drops back to throw. He's under pressure, gets it away, and it is complete. A nice completion. Austin Marlowe hauls that in. First and 10 from the 45 for Thunder Ridge after that completion to Marlowe. Snap, the handoff, Copeland, and he picks up about 4. The ball may be out there. And looks like Carter Copeland, the running back, is down and maybe shaken up. The senior had a pretty solid night on the ground for his team, but he is writhing on the field right now, just short of the 50-yard line. Trainer's out to check on him. Hopefully he'll be all right. There's 8:55 left in this game. Titans trailing by 13 with the football. But he went down in a pile there.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Could be a big loss for the Titans if he's unable to play the rest of the night, but they have seen some good things from the backup. Number 26, Carson Trosper, has had some good plays and could be an opportunity for him to step up and see what he can do here in the 4th quarter of this season opener.
Yeah, whenever your older guys go down, that's just an opportunity to kind of see what you have as a coach, see what your young guys can bring to the table.
While we have this brief pause in the action as they get Copeland up off the field, he is going to walk off, but he's holding his arm. Could be a wrist or arm injury. Hopefully nothing broken there. We'll see what the status of him is going forward. So he comes off the field, and Thunder Ridge back to the offense, 2nd and 6 from the 49-yard line as they try to march into Minico territory. And we got a false start on the Spartans. Remind you that the crew over at Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab and Rupert, is committed to getting you back on the road safely. Les Schwab doing the right thing since 1952. Give them a call today, 208-436-5600, or stop by 109 South, 100 West in Rupert. Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab and Rupert is a proud sponsor of Minico Spartan Athletics. Back to throw. Scrambling. Tons of room up the middle. Oswald has got a huge gainer. He is into Minico territory, inside the 30, down around the 25, almost to the 20 before he goes out of bounds. What a huge play.
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge for them to get down the field. Let's see if they can punch it in and get this to a one-score game.
The 6'3 senior making his varsity debut at QB after missing last year with the ACL injury. Great opportunity to be back on the field, and he makes a play there for his team when they needed it. 8:20 to go in the football game, and Oswald and company are marching. He's in the backfield with Trosper next to him. Receivers tight to the line, back to throw. He's got so much time, and now he's going to scramble again. He's still dancing around, finds a man wide open and completes it. Man, he had a year back there to throw, just dancing and dancing. Thought he was going to tuck and run, and made sure he was behind the line of scrimmage and found his receiver for a big gain downfield. And here comes Thunder Ridge.
Yeah, what a great job by the offensive line, giving him all day. Oswald dancing around, making defenders miss.
Big completion there down the field, and Thunder Ridge now has 1st and goal from the 5-yard line after that completion. They're down 2 scores. They need 2 scores. They may be about to get one of them. 1st and goal from the 5 with 8:09 to go. We love good games on IdahoSports.com, and we may have a great finish here, especially if Thunder Ridge can punch this in, make this real interesting in the last half of this 4th quarter. Back to throw. It's the fade outside. He's got a man, and it is caught. Touchdown, Thunder Ridge. Touchdown, Titans. 8:03 to go. We have a 7-point ball game that's going up high and hauling that football in. Hudson Harker had a great football game, that young man. 6'1 junior goes up high and brings that football in to get his team within 7 with the extra point pending. Huge extra point here. This could really impact the end of this football game. 7-point game. Sir is going to be your kicker. He's been pretty solid tonight. He could make it a 6-point game, which could really affect the end. He does it. Kick is good. We have a 6-point football game with 8:03 to go. And just when you thought Minico was going to salt this one away, we got a football game.
Yeah, great to see. Looked like we were going to have a blowout. Now we got a close one.
Minico led this game 20-7 and 27-7. But consecutive scores here in the second half by Thunder Ridge makes it 27-21. And nice pass there from Oswald to Harker for the 6-yard touchdown.
As a reminder, folks, during and after the game, no one is to be on the field.
So a little pressure now. Minico probably playing a little more relaxed and loose with a 20-point lead earlier in the game. It's down to 6. See how they respond here as they get the ball back. I think a big factor for Thunder Ridge on the defensive side, will we see Cale Grimmett back on the field? The junior went off limping on the last possession. They've had a couple guys shaken up tonight. Looks like he's trying to get loose over there. He's had a great game, gotten a lot of pressure. If they don't have him, that could be a big loss as they try to get a stop and get the ball back. Johnson ready for the kickoff. And there's the kick. And it's a good one taken by Minico around the 15. And Paxton twists with a decent return, but Minico will take over. First down and 10, clinging to a 6-point lead. And the pressure's on the offense now to use some clock, move that football. Another score, and they probably feel a little more comfortable. But if they turn this ball over, either on downs or with a turnover, it's anybody's football game as we go down the stretch. The 5A Titans coming on the road, trying to upset 4A power Minico. Minico 9-1 a year ago. The Titans just 3-5. And not much there on first down. First and 10 from the 27, and they get out to the 30. And it's going to be a 2nd and 7 for Minico.
Thunder Ridge has really been good against the run in this half. Let's see if Minico changes it up a little bit, starts passing a little more.
They told us they were going to spread the field to the perimeter a little more and use some of their team speed more than they've done in past years with that power wing T running game. The wing T, you've got 3 running backs, 2 of them kind of lined up, angled right behind that line, and you got a lot of misdirection. You've faced it several times. What's the toughest thing about facing that wing T as a defender?
The toughest thing is definitely staying disciplined, because if you start guessing, you're gonna guess wrong quite a few times, and that can result in a lot of big plays.
So the officials coming together here as we've got a pause in the action. Minico up 6 with the football, facing a 2nd down and 9. Looks like we've got a little confusion here, but they're back to action now. $7:30 to go, clock running. Minico football. Spartans bring a man in motion. And not much there. Carson Wayman keeps it, the junior quarterback. He's done a good job carrying that football tonight, but only a yard there, and it's a 3rd and 9. Thunder Ridge has gotten better and better as this game has progressed under Coach Michael Berger's first game, head coaching debut, longtime Highland assistant. His father was a longtime Skyline coach and very successful, so great pedigree. And a big completion, but we do have a flag. There's a flag down on the field, it appears, but a completion to Minico. Dom Soto picks up the first down, but we'll see what happens here. It's going to be on Thunder Ridge. It's declined, and it's a first down. So a hold against the Thunder Ridge defense, and that's a big first down for Minico. 6:56 to go. They keep possession. They have a first down, and they're trying to salt this one away, clinging to a 6-point lead.
Yeah, that was huge. If they give the ball back to Thunder Ridge, who knows what could have happened.
And we are seeing lightning in the distance, so we'll see if we get a lightning delay here at some point. Hopefully we can finish this football game. The back-to-back lightning flashes in the distance. And a big run for Bendelay, the senior. Jafe Bendelay rips off a huge run, and he almost scores. He gets inside the 5. And that is a game-changing run with Minico just clinging to a lead and losing some momentum. He takes it right back, and the senior all-state running back just changed this football game.
Yeah, that might have just done it if Minico can punch it in here with only 6:35 to go.
Not over yet, 6:35 to go. Minico is leading. And the officials stopping things here. I wonder if this will be due to the lightning. Officials coming over to talk to the coach. And there was thunderstorms in the forecast tonight. Forecast kind of changed throughout the day. We were hoping to get through this ball game without any trouble. They're bringing both coaches to the field here to talk this over. 6:35 to go. Minico knocking on the door. And the two best friends there are talking to middle of the field with the officials, likely about this lightning, which we were hoping would stay away tonight. We've gotten through most of this football game, and we'll see what happens here. Were you ever part of a lightning thunder delay during your playing career?
I was not, thankfully.
Seen a couple lengthy ones at the college level delay a game 2 or 3 hours, but hoping we make it through this ball game tonight. First and goal from the 6 for Minico if we get to continue. We haven't seen any more lightning since those couple of flashes a few minutes ago. Just dark skies all around us, but they got to be careful. Safety of the players and fans. And we'll wait and see what happens here. Got several great options in the postgame for our player of the game tonight. Pretty balanced attack from Minico. Looks like there is a line of thunderstorms near Lake Walcott kind of coming this way, according to the reports we're seeing, and now the rain is coming down hard on that field. We are grateful to be in the press box here and have a little protection from it, but it is raining on those players right now. You can see that coming down in the lights. Continues to be a discussion among the coaches and officials and gathering here on the field, as you can see, as they talk over whether we can continue to play in the rain or whether this is a delay or whether this game is called. And looks like we are going to continue. So lengthy delay and discussion. They're going to play ball. See if we can finish this football game. And Minico huddling up, trying to punch this in. So it really put the Spartans in charge, up 2 scores in the late going. Wayman under center. Man in motion is Terry, and the ball goes to Bendelay. He's grabbed from the back and now wrestled down. Looks like he gets around the 5. Not much of a gain. Nice stop by Rory Levitt and the Thunder Ridge defense. Second and goal from the 6. Oh, maybe they're going to get him inside the 6-yard line there. Tough to tell from our angle here. Clock is now running again, and it's almost down to 6 minutes to go in this football game. So plenty of time for Thunder Ridge if they can make a stop here. There's the pitch wide. It is J.T. Garza, and he is swarmed under by a host of Titans. Dylan Grover in on that play, number 21. Third and goal. So that Titan defense coming up with some big stops here. Can they get another? And are they in? Nope, they're going to call him down short of the end zone. That's going to bring up a 4th down with about a foot to go to pay dirt. 4th and goal, 5:15 to go, clock running, rain pouring.
Could you ask for a better Friday night?
It is a big-time downpour out here. This was your favorite kind of weather to play in. You love the cold and the rain.
For sure.
You'd take cool and rainy over hot and sunny anytime. And these players playing in it right now as they try to get it in. Wayman under center. Surge is ahead, and he's in. He's such a load there under center. Tough to stop him. And Wayman takes it in for the score with 4:52 to go. The line surges, the quarterback follows, and it is Minico 33, Thunder Ridge 21. And the cannon's going off here in Rupert. And Solorio out for the extra point. And that looks like it's going to be blocked. So kick blocked. So after Wayman takes it in from a yard out.
Blocked by Rebitz.
Nice block there. He's had a great game tonight. Cale Grimmett, number 28, and he makes another play on special teams there. 33-21. 4:52 to go, and we got major lightning flashes in the distance now. Minico up 12, 4:52 to go. Spartans will kick it off to the visiting Titans, who were pretty darn close to pulling an upset here, but now it's an uphill battle. They could still make it happen, but they've got less than 5 minutes, and they've got to score twice. They're down 12. We'll see if their spread attack can come up with a quick score here. Fans trying to cover up, some heading for the exits here, as the rain is just dumping here in Rupert tonight. It was a dry, beautiful night for most of the evening. That is gone. We are playing in the rain and hoping the lightning doesn't end this ball game. Spartans on defense. See if they can get a stop here, as the Titans, with 21 points on the night, try to add to that and get back in this game. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Taven Oswald, the senior, claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls wide, scrambling, throwing back across his body, and it's caught and fumbled. That ball is really wet. Are they going to call it incomplete or a catch and a fumble? Incomplete. I don't think he ever had real control of that. Was trying to bring it in. Slippery, wet ball. He had it for a step or two, but not cleanly. And it comes out. And for Thunder Ridge, good news is that's an incomplete pass instead of a catch and fumble. And 2nd and 10 with 4:44 to go in the 4th quarter.
Okay.
You know, it probably makes it extra tough for the Titans. You're trying to come back. You probably got to pass the ball here in this situation, down 2 scores. And with the rain coming down, that makes that job even tougher. We'll see what they can do to keep their hands and the ball dry and haul it in. Definitely the moisture seemed to affect that last one. Back to throw, throwing it wide. Caught. Completion again to Austin Marlowe. He's had a great night. The senior has had a handful of catches tonight, made some good plays, and he gets another catch there for Thunder Ridge. 4:36 to go. Clock stops as he steps out of bounds. And we've got a 12-point game. Owen Ward, the center, over the ball, getting ready to snap it to Oswald. He's back to throw again. And, right through the hands of Marlowe. That ball had some smoke on it. Fired it with some heat and unable to bring that in. Yeah, clock kept running there after the incomplete, not sure why. 4:11 to go, it finally stops. And a 12-point game here at Bill Matthews Field in Rupert. Minico, the defending Great Basin champs, undefeated a year ago, trying to get this season off to a similar start. And they're 4 minutes away from going 1-0. Ahead of next week's game in Rexburg, they'll travel to Madison, but they'll play Beaver, Utah up at Madison High in Rexburg. 5 o'clock Friday for you Spartan fans out there. And a visit to Idaho Falls for Thunder Ridge awaits next week. On the scramble here, Oswald finds a man and completes it. Carson Trosper has had a good game. Shown some good moves as a running back. Catches the ball out of the backfield there. 4:08 to go. Clock stops. And we have a Let's see there.
Ball change here.
Yep, switching the ball out. They've got it marked as a first down on the sideline, a second down on the scoreboard. Looks like it's short of a first. Now they're going to flip it. We've got second down and 3 from the 40-yard line for the Titans. We need 12 points or more in 4 minutes to make something happen here. Back to throw. Plenty of time. Line doing a good job for him tonight. Throws it downfield. And that's going to come up incomplete. Couple receivers in the vicinity, but no luck there. And a big fourth down. Thunder Ridge is unable to convert here. That's likely the end of this one. Minico can run that clock out and finish off a season-opening win.
Nonetheless, it was a great comeback by Thunder Ridge, though, being down 27-7 to come back and make it a one-score game in the second half.
Definitely a gallant effort. 2 scores in the second half. Oswald and Harker both have scores. Oswald ran one in, threw one to Harker. And it was a 6-point game at that point, but the big run by Bendelay set up the Weymouth score. Minico back in front. And a big fourth down and 3 here from the 40. Back to throw. Scrambling, under pressure. He could run for it on the backside, leaking out, and he's got a first down, and he gets out of bounds, so a nice play. Keeping the drive alive, keeping the hopes alive for Thunder Ridge. Good job by Taven Oswald. He's shown some wheels when he's had to run tonight. A lot of patience, but Minico secondary doing a good job.
Yeah, he's been real slippery back there. He's been really hard to sack for the Minico defense.
Yeah, they definitely had folks in the vicinity. Couldn't get a hand on him, bring him down. And nice run. The next big decision you got to help make tonight, Carter, is our player of the game, and a lot of worthy efforts out there tonight on both sides of the football. We'll have that for you in our post-game show. Here's the snap, and throwing it downfield into double coverage. He tries to come back for it. I think it's going to fall incomplete. Minico saying they intercepted it, but they're going to say, what are they going to say here? Incomplete. Nice effort by Stockton Chandler, the corner, to come up with that. But throwing downfield into double coverage and incomplete for the Titans. 2nd and 10 from the 48 now. 3:44 to go. Lightning has stayed away for the last few minutes. The rain, of course, has not. It's a wet field out there. But at least we're still playing football, which is good news to hopefully be able to finish this game off. Rolling out, firing, and picked off. That ball is going to be intercepted by Minico. And that should do it. Big pick for the Spartans. Number 6, Nick Gibson, 6'2", senior linebacker, comes up with a huge play to seal this game with 3:34 to go. And we had turnovers early. Both teams had a turnover to start the game, but then it's been fairly clean, at least on the turnover front, until just then. And the interception by Oswald, thrown by Oswald, Gibson comes up with it, runs it back to the 43, and Minico will probably run this clock out and move to 1-0. Thunder Ridge dropped to 0-1 ahead of next week's game across town at Idaho Falls. Hand off to Bendelay, and he'll add to his total. Pretty good balance from the Spartans in the backfield tonight. Bendelay, Garza, Terry have all touched the ball. They've all been effective, both catching and receiving that football. And Weymouth's had a pretty good debut as the junior quarterback making his first varsity start here. Timeout on the field gives us an opportunity to thank our great sponsors. Lava Hot Springs, Idaho is your destination for a fun or relaxing day, whichever you choose. Just 11 miles off I-15, their world-famous hot springs are open daily from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. The all-natural geothermal hot springs are always a warm 102 to 112 degrees. Come and soak away your worries. Their outdoor Olympic swimming complex with water slides, diving boards, platforms, and indoor aquatic center with Kitty Cove is open until September 5th. It's Labor Day weekend. Come splash and play before they close for the summer season. Their indoor pool is open year-round. Check out lavahot.springs.com for more information. Minico under center. Going to hand that football off. Another short run there for Bendelay to milk some more clock. We remind you, from truck repair and maintenance to Mahindra tractors and JCB equipment sales to a full-service parts department, Scow's Truck Center is the place to be. Scow's Truck Center is located off exit 211 in Hebron, just across the tracks from Love's Fuel Stop. Look for us at our Nampa and Idaho Falls locations as well. Give Scow's Truck Center a call at 679-6706, or let them take care of your every trucking need. Scow's Truck Center is a proud supporter of local high school athletes. 3:22 to go with the timeout to try to stay in this one for Thunder Ridge. But that interception, tough break, as they were moving the ball near midfield, trying to make this interesting in the final minutes. And they come up just a little bit short tonight, but a gallant effort by the Titans. Wayman in the gun. He's going to keep it, and he's got a ton of room, and I think he's going to score. Wayman is going to take that in from 37 yards out, and that will cap it. So the Gibson interception gets him the ball back. Wayman makes it happen. His second touchdown of the night, both on the ground. The junior quarterback runs 37 yards. There was the danger of the pitch there, and I think that held the defense up just enough for him to cut it up the field. With 3:15 to go, Minico 39 now. 21 for the Titans. And the extra point coming up here for Solorio. A lot of big strike plays for Minico tonight. They've had several long touchdowns. 2 in the first quarter. They add another long one here. And that will do it. Minico 40, Thunder Ridge 21, 3:15 to go. And barring a miracle, this one's going to go to the Spartans.
Just a reminder that this broadcast is brought to you in part by Brewster Cheese, the largest manufacturer of Swiss cheese in the United States. They produce more than 100 million pounds of award-winning all-natural Swiss cheese each year. Plus, they love what they do, and of course, love to hashtag make it Swiss. Yeah, they know they're cheesy. They also love supporting the local community and wish the Minico Spartans the best of luck in today's game.
Thank you, Connor. Kickoff coming for Minico. 3:15 left in the season opener. And that kick taken by Thunder Ridge. That's Alex Taylor, number 24, with the return. And he'll set his team up with 1st and 10. They're going to spot the ball down, and we'll see what Oswald and company come up with here as they start this drive from their own 33. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side in this passing situation for the Titans. Back to throw. Down the middle, got a man, but broken up. And a nice play on the football by number 45, Nate Wayment. As that ball hung up there for a while, he was able to come in there and knock that football away. Receiver was open briefly. 3:04 to go. Clock stops there. So just when you thought Minico was going to run the clock out, they ran it in for a 39-yard touchdown, and we're back to the clock stopping with each pass here. 3:04 to go at Bill Matthews Field in Rupert, Idaho, on the opening night of football here in the Gem State. Full slate next week. Make sure huge hit. Helmet to helmet hit there. Incredible job to hang on to the football Wow, Cole Dustin, what a play. Just to hang on to that football. He took a huge shot. Big collision there. But he hangs on to the football to pick up a decent gain. 3rd and manageable here. There's the snap, back to throw. Looking wide, receiver is open, and it's caught for a first down. That's Hudson Harker. He's got a touchdown on the night and has had a nice solid night for the team, stepping up with the absence of Porter Brazee, the all-conference receiver, who we did not see on the field tonight. Back to throw. Good time. This line has done a good job for him most of the night. And let's see if that was complete. They're going to say out of bounds. Johnson makes the grab, but they'll say he was not in the field of play. And so with 2:09 to go, the clock will stop. 40-21 is our score. Thunder Ridge looking to get a positive final drive together before they head home to Idaho Falls and try to get a little momentum before next week's game. There's the clap of the hands, the snap of the football, back to throw again. Plenty of time. Good job by the line. That ball's going to be picked off, though. Throwing into coverage, interception by Minico. That is Nick Gibson's second INT of the second half. Gibson making our job even harder to pick a player of the game. So there's so many guys that have had standout performances. Gibson with 2 interceptions tonight. Garza has 2 TDs. Bendelay with 2 TDs. Wayment with 2 TDs. Gibson with 2 interceptions. Great all-around performance by the Minico Spartans in their season opener. Got a little dicey there for a few moments early in the 4th, but they have put it away with some late scores here. Back-to-back scores by Wayman in the 4th quarter on the ground. A short one of just a yard and a 37-yarder. And another non-conference matchup awaits Minico next week against Beaver. That should be an interesting matchup, playing against a good squad from Utah. The Utah teams started a week ago, so most of them have played their second game already. Minico's now look like they're going to kill this clock as they're taking their time to snap the football. We're down to 1:25 to go as they run as much play clock as they can and take a knee. And it looks like the game will end here with a couple more snaps from the 35-yard line.
Ladies and gentlemen, again a reminder, please do not go onto the field at the conclusion of the game.
We remind you to stay tuned. After the conclusion of the ball game, we'll be back to wrap it up and talk about our player of the game. We've got 45 seconds to go in this one. Minico letting it tick away before they snap it again. And there's the snap. 35 seconds on the clock. They won't have to snap it again. And Minico is going to celebrate a season opening victory. Minico 40, Thunder Ridge 21. It was a good battle. It was a 6-point game early in the 4th quarter. The Minico 2 late touchdowns put away. Back-to-back interceptions by Nick Gibson and back-to-back touchdowns by Carson Wayman seal the deal for Minico. And the teams line up, shake hands here at center field as the clock goes to 0. We will be back with the postgame show in just a minute.
We're a valley-wide country store. For 100 years, we've been your #1 choice for food, fuel, farm supplies, and just about everything else you could need to get you through your day. We know you work until the job is done, and so do we. For gas on the go or a little extra to help you get down the road, you can count on us. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valleywide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Welcome back to Rupert, Idaho, where the final score tonight, Minico 40 and Thunder Ridge 21. Great battle between the 4A Spartans and the 5A Titans. And closing thoughts on this one, Carter?
Yeah, this was a great game. Minico got out to a hot start. Both teams struggled offensively in the first half with penalties, but both teams locked it in, and Thunder Ridge came back from down 20 to make it a game, but Minico ultimately was just too much for them in the end.
And tonight we had so many great options for our player of the game. We wrestled with this decision. So many guys had a great game. Gibson with the interceptions. Wayman had a nice job at quarterback and scored a couple late scores. Bendelay could easily go to him. He had 2 touchdown runs and set up another. But tonight our player of the game is senior running back
Luke Garza.
JT Garza, the 6'4", 170-pound senior. Did a great job on the night, often getting the ball on the pitch. He caught 2 touchdown passes tonight in the first quarter. And JT Garza, 65-yard score, made it 7-0. He added a 47-yarder later, and that really set the tone for Minico.
Yeah, he really got them off to a hot start, scoring their first 2 touchdowns, which really created the space to give them that lead in the first half, which eventually ended getting them the win.
Well, we thank you again for joining us here on IdahoSports.com tonight. Once again, the final score, Minico 40, Thunder Ridge 21. For everyone associated with our broadcast tonight, including our sponsors, Lava Hot Springs, Magic Valley Tires, Les Schwab, Scows Truck Center, and Brewster Cheese, I'm Mike Christensen, thanking you for joining us tonight. Carter Christensen and I, grateful to bring you this ball game. We look forward to joining you next week. Hop on board next week. Magic Valley Game Night will bring you Gooding at Jerome, a great non-conference battle a week from now. Thanks again and have a great night.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com